Gonna see if a few people will jump on here. If you're watching, put something in the comments. I'm gonna process some coffee because you can kind of go through the process. Drop something in the comments, hashtag live or something. Let me know you're there. Gonna do a gonna process some coffee. Kind of see what the process that we go through. And it's Jose with Third Date Coffee Seguin, and I am sporting my Be a Unicorn in a Field of Horses from the ever famous Pando Commando. Compliments of Ryan Hunt. And one of these things is not, I guess they're all right. We're doing a lot of white label right now. What that means is basically it's your story, your packaging, whatever you want on the labels. With our coffee, it's an easy way to generate revenue, and we don't have a whole bunch of fees associated with getting started. If you can send me completed graphics, where all I got to do is put them on my label program and print them, and it doesn't like suck up all the ink. Like if you have a totally black background, that's pretty difficult for me to do for no additional cost. But for the most part, you can get started at with just your initial order, whatever your initial order is. I like to start people out at $500 or $250 with an initial order, but that's not required. There's some people that have already built complete websites over the white label, and so I know they're serious about it. They're going to jump all over it. If you jump on now, eventually what's going to happen, we're developing a website right now, and all the white label is going to get pushed through that website. So if you call me, hey, I want to do white label, I'm going to say, great, here's the website, hit it up, follow the prompts. If you have questions, we're here to answer them. Before you pull the trigger, you want to talk to us, we'll jump on a call with you, not a problem. But right now, there may be a fee associated with that because there's a lot of tire kickers like there are with everything else. And I understand. I'm willing to talk to you, even if you're a tire kicker. I don't care. Sometimes people have no idea what's involved. Uh, and I think we're pretty basic. We're pretty straightforward with what we're doing. Our prices, I don't think you'll beat them anywhere. Um, as far as being able to get yourself set up with your own coffees, your own company's coffee. And so let's see who's on here. Ryan Gibson, throw your website up there, brother. Throw your website up there so people can see your stuff. I don't. I like to share the wealth. I don't know about that's not may not be the right word, but I'll share the stage with anybody. So, but yeah, we're just we're pushing forward with our white label program. We still would love to have people do subscriptions. You can use the code capital D-1 for 10% off any single purchase and 20% off on monthly subscriptions. And so, what you see here, I think you can see most of the table. These are our stamps that we use to make our bags. I think you can see that pretty well. And then I just black out the 12 ounce or 16 ounce, depending on what bag I'm using. This is a 1 pound bag. And these are our sample packs. Our sample packs are basically it's $1. It's $4 for 12 ounces of coffee. And you get to try 4 of our coffees. I don't sample out the decaf because it's we don't have a lot of call for it, so I don't roast it very often. I have 2 monthly subscriptions, and so I roast it every month. But I always have a little bit of decaf on hand. If you want that, you can reach out, and I can get that to you. Uh, but this is where I do most of my work. At least once the coffee's roasted. I don't know if you can see the roaster in the background. You can barely. Uh, And then these are my grinders, commercial grinders. They go from coarse, which you would use for like a French press automatic drip, all the way to espresso grind. And then the finest of the fine is a Turkish grind. And that's like almost powder. And so that's where we do that. Everything gets weighed. This is a commercial uh, for sale. What we call it, commercial scale. It's required. You have to have certain requirements the scale has to have in order to use it for commerce. And so that's what we do with that. And so, like for instance, I'm going to do this. You know what? I don't have theirs ready. I have somebody else's ready. I'll show you what I do. Anyway, so for instance, Nathan Webb, one of my Army friends, does a monthly subscription, and so because he's Army, he gets a special stamp. And so that's the Army stamp. And then I still got to mark out that this is 1 pound. Before I stuff this thing with coffee, I put his label, which has his name and everything on it. He gets Esau, which is dark roast. So there's that. And then I put my QR code so that anybody who sees the bag or tries the bag, I think he keeps this in his business office, and so people that in his office that try the coffee, they can scan the QR code and pull up our website. And so now that the bag's ready to go, I sit it on the scale, do a tear weight, and then I don't have any Esau over here. So these are airtight buckets that I keep the coffee in. I roast every week so that coffee doesn't sit on the shelf for any period of time. That's why our coffee tastes so fresh. And roasted right here in Seguin, Texas. Wait, that's the wrong one. This is the right one. All right. So I'm a little shy there. I'm going to need some more. So now that I've got a pound in here, this is my sealer. If you have questions, don't be shy. If I'm sending these any further than San Antonio or the surrounding area, or I'm not delivering them, I double seal them. I seal them at the very, very top, and then I go down a little bit, and I seal them again, just for comfort of my own brain. And so now this bag is ready for shipment. And all I got to do is print up the label for the shipping, and Nathan Webb will have coffee here in just a couple of days. So that's how we do it. At least that's part of it anyway. And just hit us up on our website. You can go to the profile. You can go to anything we have. You can see the QR code on the video. You can scan that and go to our website. And if you have any questions, or you have questions about white label is a great additional stream of revenue for your business. Or if you're looking to get into the coffee business, you can get on Shopify. You can build a whole site on Shopify with your own brand, your own logo, whatever coffees that you want us to provide for you, and we can work that out for you. And so hit us up on the website, and just know that every dollar of all of our flagship coffee, which is our Honduran stuff, mostly the Isaiah, every dollar from each bag of Isaiah that I sell goes to LF Missions, which is a Christian-based organization in Honduras that is literally lifting that community up. It's providing people with ventilation in their mud huts where they have adobe stoves that have no ventilation. It's providing them with running water, with electricity. You and I can't even fathom it, but being down there, you would be surprised what a light bulb does for a family. I mean, they were just beside themselves. They have 2 light bulbs and an outlet. And then, he's teaching them how to do septic and stuff like that. And so every dollar, one of every bag of Isaiah, we give to lfmissions.org. And then the other dollar, another dollar out of the same bag comes out and goes to Marine Corps Outdoors. And I keep track of that. And then when I get to a point where I've got enough in there, I send them a check. And they take our wounded veterans hunting and fishing all over the world at no cost to the veteran. And so that's a pretty amazing group of guys. I know some of the guys in that group personally, pretty amazing. And so what are you waiting for? Reach out, get your coffee business started today, get your white label business started today. Let us provide that for you. And I can answer anything that you want to know about the coffee. Our coffee is specialty coffee. All coffee in the United States is graded from 0 to 100. Everything above 80 is specialty coffee. So all those big name brand companies that the one that's on every street corner, and the huge veterans one that's out there, and all these other groups, if you go to their websites say premium coffee. Premium coffee is not specialty coffee. Premium coffee is 79 and below. Specialty coffee is a specific score, and we have all the score sheets for our coffee. Our coffee starts out at 84.5 and goes up to, I think we have one that's an 87. And so I have all that information on hand. I can share that with you whenever you ask. And just know that we start out with a much higher quality coffee than a lot of people out there. And so check it out. Order a sample pack. You get a 12 ounces basically of coffee for $4 plus shipping. I don't pay for shipping, otherwise I'd be broke. All right. So treat each other the way God intended us to treat one another. For crying out loud, if you're a prayer warrior, please pray for Afghanistan. Pray for all of our troops that are going over there. Pray for all the Americans and all the interpreters and stuff that are trying to get out. Do your homework. Don't be deceived by what the media tells you. Do your homework. I'm not political. I've never been political on my show. I'm not going to start now. But they need prayer. That's the best thing that we can do for all those people, for that whole situation, for our country, is pray. Pray, pray, pray. All right? And stop by, I think it's called mountainupcoffee.com for all your Pando Commando gear. All right? And Southpaw Laser Concepts for these most awesome hats that I have that I'm always wearing. All right? Catch you guys on the flip side. Treat each other with God intended us. Treat one another with love, kindness, and respect. Until next time, God bless.